All right, we're back. So we're going to carry on with where we left off, and that was in the just finishing up the starting the rally phase of the German Turn 3 of our mission number 4 in our solitaire historical campaign Barbarossa. Excuse me, 25 mission campaign developed by Hans Mielens. Currently on mission number 4, cautious advance. In this case, you have Germans advancing from the top of your screen to the swords south, with an objective of capturing VPOs and activating subsequent map boards that as they appear. Um, so it's been interesting. The melee ensued here under this foxhole, which saw the destruction of the Russians. However, these guys here had to retreat because they broke, and a further squad here was killed. This guy right here, uh, by engaging this 426 in combat, failing to kill him, and then is reinforced by a Russian 447, who lost a half squad in the process of eliminating the 468. So a little bit slower than I thought, but given that I couldn't activate these guys in advance, there was basically suspects here, 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 and here. These two ended up being nothing, but these two were. This ended up being something. It was hard to come to grips with that, how to activate that without exposing yourself, as this I did here, for example. But that's the case. This is the way it is, and we're going to carry on from here. So right now we're in the German rally phase. So first things first is self rallies, of which I have the 1. So let's try that. 7 is no good. And then we do a rally. I have a broken 9-1 here. So these 9s become 11s because they're in trees, so anything but a 12. So this guy here from the top down, we go 1, 2, 3. So they all rally. Russians, they have 1 rally here. It's no good. And this unit here is disrupted, and they're basically staying away from these the pesky Germans. Okay, that's it for rally phase. We go right into German prep fire phase. So let's deal with this guy's up here first. Right now we have an 8-1 that's could be in command. He is in command, so let's have him fire his troops. Have his troops fire. Maybe that'd be a better phrase. Because he can affect these 2 stacks here. So we have 2 468s and LMG. We'll fire separate. So we have 11 firepower plus 3 onto this house, which is a stone house. Actually, I don't need those. Nobody's talking. 6 on the 11. Wrong. 9 on the 11 because of the plus 3 is a normal morale check. So we have a commissar. He's good, and the 447 is good because of the leadership from the commissar, but he is pinned. This 248 is going to fire onto this conscript squad. So 2, no modifier. 6 on the 2 is a pending task check, so nothing. All right, this 9-2 is in command. I would love to use that roll for his fire command. And they're going to fire their, now, what is that, 18 firepower? Nope, that's 20 firepower. No modifier on the building here. 8 on the 20 is a 2 check. So the 7-0 is good as a Russian sniper. And the broken 527 is good. Yep. But he's despot again. No rate of fire on the guns because I rolled too high. And the rest of the squads are not going to prep fire, they're going to move. Which I will do now. Yep, we'll go into movement phase. Let's do the 9-1 here first. So he's in command. They're just going to assault move 1 hex. And they're going to gain concealment at the end of close combat phase so that they can advance closer on and try and avoid dying from this incoming fire. I could move into these trees, but 6 firepower doubled is just a bit too much to deal with. So 468 is going to join the stack with the 8-1. And this 468 is going to go join the half squad. All right, so I got 3 squads, 2 in the foxhole, and I've got the squad and half squad here. Mortars are going to jump up the hill. Can you? 1, 3. You'd be CX'd, however. They have dismantled mortars with them, but they would be CX. Would they? 3 firepower? No, 3 portage points. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, they would not be CX. Here. It's going to go on here. If I advance onto here, no, I should go to here. I can force them away. So this guy's gonna move. Where's he gonna move to? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's what they'll do. He'll move there. 1, 2, 3, 4. These guys are gonna assault move into here. Now I could fire the 447 on them, but I think he's gonna focus his fire on these guys in the trees. And then I have reinforcements in the shape of this platoon here. Now I could bring him into trucks, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to dismount him because it's easier that way. So I need to roll a 9 or less to see if they can actually do something, which he barely can. But the 8-0 is in command. All right, so let's move him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 would be there if they CX. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Advance up to here. Yeah, they're going to CX, so they're going to move to here. So they'll go 1, 2, jump the wall for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These guys here go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. All right, that's it for German move. We go to Russian defensive fire. So these guys cannot see. This 447 is not panicked, so he will fire. 2 firepower plus 1, 2 here. 5 on the 2. Wrong. 6 on the 2. Is a pinning task check for the squad above the foxhole, and the other guys in the foxhole are no effect. So pinning task check on the leader and the squad. Actually, they would have been concealed from the close combat phase. Would they? No, they wouldn't. Because that just happened. All right. Pinning task check on the 8-1. He's good, and the 468 is good. Those guys are broken, so they can't do anything. All right, advancing fire phase. So we've got 4, 2, 4 plus 3. 4 plus 3. Again, not worth the effort. I need a 3 just to get a pending task check. Wrong. I need a 4 just to get a PTC. Too risky for a sniper. And these guys only cruise, they're ineffective. I could fire this guy. 2 firepower plus 2. We'll go 2 plus 2. Yeah, nothing. All right. We go to rout phase. So Germans have nobody broken that can rout. Russians can route to there, I believe. Actually, that would be a normal route, so I don't think he can because he's disrupted. I think he might be stuck in the trees. Just let me look at the rules for that. Oh, it is an open ground, so it would route. Okay. So it is going to route into the building. Uh, these guys have to route away, so they'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they would face interdiction from the ATRs, assuming they could see. Yeah. Oof. So what is he broken? And you're good. How does interdiction work? I don't think I've ever actually encountered interdiction before, which I know sounds crazy considering the if I have, it's been so long I don't remember it. Normal morale check, okay. Is there any modifiers for moving? Yeah. So it is in fact a house squad. Did I get that right? 7, yep. Or would that be pinned? No, he would be pinned and stuck. Yep, pinned and stuck. That's fine. That's fine. German advance phase. So these guys are going to stay here and gain concealment. You guys are going to stay here. You guys are going to advance forward 1. You're going to advance forward 1. You're going to move into the building. You're going to climb up the hill, as are you. So I have 2 VPO. I probably won at this point, based on victory points alone, unless I roll really crappily. But the question is do I pursue? I'm going to secure that 3rd objective. The question is how much do I actually lose in the process? Anyway, we'll deal with that as it comes. So advanced phase is done. We go to close combat, which there is none. We go to Russian rally phase. Russian turn 3. Wind change die roll. 6, which is no RE, which is good for me. Let's remove those in commands. So let's do rallies. So we have no self rallies for the Russians. So let's go to the rally. So this disrupted 426 is casualty reduced. Because the commissar does not like people that don't rally. The 7-0 here, still disrupted and still broken. That's it for that. German can't self-rally because it's not our turn. Russian prep fire phase. Let's see what these guys do. So I roll an action roll, such as a 6. Now 6 is a fire command. If you look over here in the top right, there's 2 columns. See if I can bring that up. Actually, I'll use my enlargement. There's 2 columns. You can see hold action and advance action. They're in a hold attitude. And, oh, by the way, this is what happens on panics. That's how they panic. Any sets of doubles, that's the numbers you need to roll depending on the inequality. But at any rate, they rolled a 6, so it gives them a fire command. They cannot see anything. And because they're in hold, they're not going to move. And they're going to actually attempt to entrench into the into where they are right now. And I forget what the entrenching rules are. Die roll less than or equal to 5. 7. So they're entrenched. They're in the process of being under labor right now as they're digging in. Oh, I forgot to conceal these guys at last turn. Where's TI? And of course, they're TI because of that. We have a 447 here. He does not panic, so he's going to fire 4 firepower onto these guys here because they're the closest threat. 4 plus 1. 10 on the 4 should be nothing. Yeah, nothing. Whew. Could have been dicey. And that's it for the Russian prep fire phase. We go to movement phase. I have none. And we go to defensive fire. So let's start with this guy here, 9-2. He's in command. And they're going to fire 20 firepower plus 1 onto this building here. 8 on the 20 is a 2 check. So the 9-0 or 8-0 commissar is broken. 447 is pinned. And the conscript half squad is foobarred. And no rate of fire on the guns because they failed to achieve that. The 8-1 is not in command, so I'll have to roll separately for the squads. So from the top down, I need to roll 3 8s. So we go 1, 2, 3. So they all can fire, so that's 12. 15 firepower without a leader, plus 3. 8 on the 15 is a 1 check. So the commissar, he's okay this time. The 447 is okay because he's pinned. Sorry, because of the commissar. Or does he have to be unbroken? Yeah, he's broken. So his plus 1 modifier doesn't count. So that 447 is a break. Okay. These guys are not going to fire. Nor is these guys, although I could fire 3 ATRs onto 3 firepower. No modifier. Let's do 3 firepower, no modifier, assuming they can fire. Top down, we go 1, 2, 3, so they can't fire. They're all panicked. I guess it had to happen eventually. The 248 here, so let's roll the 8-0 here. See if he's in command. He is in command. So the 248 is going to fire on to these guys. So 4 firepower, no modifier. 5 on the 4 should be 1 check. Yeah. 7-0 is dead, and the squad is okay. So these guys are going to fire now. 8 firepower, plus 1. 9 is a PTC, so it's nothing. And that is it for the German defensive fire. No Russian advancing fire. Route phase. So they're not going to route. They're going to stay where they are. These guys will continue the route. 1, 4, or 3. 4, 5. Oh, I got to roll for the map board. I forgot to do that. Because this squad was within 5 of this board here, I have to roll another map board. All right, so it is on the on A8D table. What you look here is the country column. So we have a 7, which is a rural map board. Which number is it? Is a 8. This is a modified A9 table, which has more map boards on it. That's why I use it. So we have an 8 on the rural, which is could be woods or could be 775, 1 to 3 and 4 to 6. So it's board 5, woods board. This is going to be interesting. That just made life a little bit dicier. Which way is it orientated? 1 to 3 to the north. Nope. Oh, single die. So the numbers to the north. There we go. Okay. So now we got to figure out where the VPOs are. So there's could be up to 3. So I rolled to see a 5, and that was table A6 C 1. So there's 1 VPO. Where's it located? H3. Jesus. Okay. So now we place them as per the placement rules, which was 1 suspect in each building or lumberyard. 1 suspect in the VPO and every concealment train adjacent to it. And then in every woods dex, that's a combination of 3 hexes on odds or even. So it's every even hex that has a woods that's part of a 3 hex combination. So we go 1, 2, well, I'm going to turtle. And depend on my 3 VPO against their 1 VPO. Yeah, that's a lot of suspects I could face. A woods board, and I have to roll with that number. Unreal. Oh yeah, forgot the second row, lest we forget. and so on. You get the idea. Yeah, that's it's a little bit more than I expected. And they have a 50% chance of activating. So I'm not going to pursue that anymore. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother with the bottom rows because I'm just not going to do it. No, I have to because there's an off chance they may turn into the advance and then that would be severely screwed. All right. Please bear with. Maybe I'll crop this out of the video. Let me turn on some air here. It's getting a little bit hot in the kitchen. You know what I mean? Wow. That is a lot. Oh, and you too. No, this guy should have rolled for activation when these guys crested the hill. Yeah, let's see what happens. So he's not activated. One less. Let me retake that picture. No, that's fine. That's fine. All right, so we're in the Russian rout phase, which is now complete. Russian advance phase, they have none. I'm just looking something up. Give me a second. Close combat phase, so this TI can come off. And remove the pins. And we're into the German turn 4. Yeah. What do we do with that? Well, I'm not going to poke that mess. I don't want to start a daisy chain of activations. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to turtle, I guess. And I hope my 3 VPO is worth more than the one they have plus the 2 VP that they've collected so far. I'm going to move these guys actually instead of trying to dig in. Actually, no, we'll dig in. That's fine. I was going to move them over to here, but that's fine. They can stay there. Wind change die roll for German turn 4. We have a 5. Missed my RE by 1. Self rallies. I have the 1. And he is rallied. Russians have no self rally, but they have a leader here. Sorry, they have got 2 leaders to 1 leader to rally. All right, so the commissar is still broken. Yep, it is still broken. All right, so it's it for rally phase. We go to German prep fire phase. I'm trying to pick up the heavy. Nope, it's too heavy to manage apparently. I'm not going to fire, I'm just going to move. So we'll start here first. So the 9-1, he's in command. Why couldn't I have used that roll before? And these guys are just going to assault move 1 hex towards the... go back to where you were. And like that, thank you. Yeah. These fine fellows are going to do what? What should I do with you? Charge in. Draw fire. Let's see if they fire. They are not panicked, so they're going to defensive fire on them. So it's going to be 6 firepower plus 1. 9 on the 6 is nothing, I believe. Yep. They'll assault, move into adjacent tree. I'm basically going to start setting up in defensive positions around here. You'll stay there. The mortars will go 1, 2, 3. Take a position in the trench with the A1. My little half squad scout is going to 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Move in behind. Cause him to go despot. And then my 9-2 stack is in command. He's going to Saul move forward. That way these guys eliminate, failure to route. Should roll to see if they could actually move. Because he's panicked. So 3 crews, I need 8s because they're crews. 1, 2, 3. So the 3 crews can do what they were going to do. They move into there. These guys, I need 3 8s. 1, 2, 3. So they can do what they're going to do. And a panic leader is just going to hang out. Because that's what he does. This 468 is going to join the stack over here. You can move, so you're going to go 2, 3, 4. You're going to go 1. Hang out. Oh wait, I gotta see if they can move. 3 crews need 8s. 1, 2, 3. So they can move. So they're just gonna jump the hedge. 8-0. He's in command. So this crew here, or half squad, is going to do what? 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three. One, two, three, 4 would be too far away for them to activate. What I'm talking about is if you look at the generation table, there's an activation check, and you have to be within 4 hexes to get a 0. So if I non-assault into this area here, +1 for elevation basically means it's no modifier, and they're 5 hexes away, which means that no chance of activation for those guys. So they're going to move there for now. All right, the 8-0 and stack are going to move into the building. You are going to hang here, not do anything. Oop, what do I want to do? All right. Russian defensive fire, there is not any. I could sustain fire. We go to advancing fire. The question is, do I uncloak and try and shoot them, or do I move in concealed, try and win ambush? I'm not liking my close combat odds, because that would be 2-1. If I go hand to hand, I would need a 9. Russians are lax because of the conscript squad. I'm concealed. So there's probably a good chance of me getting ambushed. Plus I have a leader as well. Yeah, I'll do the ambush instead. Or I'll attempt the ambush. So I don't have any other advancing fire. Route phase. So these guys are gone. Failure to route. That should have come off. We go to the advance phase. So the Death Star stack is going to move into there. You're going to move onto the road. You're going to move there. They're going to take up positions on the crest. If I move into there, you're going to activate that suspect. Is that worthy? Yes. So activation check. It is activated. It is an 11, which is 2 squads plus 2. So 426 and a 447 again. One of them's going to try and pick up that gun. Should have done that. Nope, I guess not. Never mind. And you're going to advance into close combat. You're going to advance into here. And that'll be that. Close combat phase. We have the 1 here. So let's roll ambush for the attacker. And the defender. Let's work this out. I don't think there's going to be any ambush. So what do the Germans have? They have a -1 for the leader. -2 for concealed is -3. So 6 is a 3. The Russian 1 becomes a 2 because they have a LAX unit. So there's no ambush. Wow. Yeah. Just wanted to confirm. All right, so loses concealment. Hmm. So let's go, do I go hand to hand? I would combine everything into 1, so that would be 12 to 6, 2 to 1, 7. With a -1 for the leadership, so I need an 8 or less to kill everything. What would he need? He'd need a 1 or 2. He'd need a 4 or less to kill everything. That is a gamble to go hand to hand. Sorry, I would need a 10 and he would need a 5. Go hand to hand. If I had ambush, I probably would go hand to hand, because then I would need anything but a 12 to kill them. And he would need a 5. Ugh. No hand to hand. It's too risky. Alright, so close combat, German attack. I need a 10, which of course is nothing. Russians roll 7, which is nothing as well. Yeah, would have worked. Hand to hand would have worked. Stuck in melee. Should have gone with it. Oh well. Not like I would know what would happen. And we're stuck with the sorry, we're entering the German rally phase of turn 4. Alright, wind change. 9, no wind change. No RE for the Russians. Rallies, we have 1 self-rally attempt. Nope. Prep fire phase, Russian prep fire, we have these dudes, so let's see what they do. 5 is a fire command, so they'll unconceal and fire. So we have 8 firepower plus 1 onto the trees. Is nothing. And that's it for Russian prep fire. No movement, defensive fire phase, none to be had. Oh, rally phase, so let me pick that up. Hey, I finally got it. No defensive fire, no advanced fire, no route. We're basically going to go right to, oh, there's a route phase, sorry. You go 2, 3, 5. You guys are going to advance into the trees. Oh, I guess I could have fired back. 2 plus 1, nothing. And we're going to close combat again. So Russians, let's see what they need. I should have rolled last time to see who they attack. 6 is everything. So they're going 1 to 2 all in. Can they declare hand to hand at some point? Oh, I guess that's only available in the historical campaigns, hand to hand. So it's not allowed generally. Okay, never mind. So, guess it wouldn't have mattered. So they're going to fire everything. So 6 to 12, 1 to 2 odds. Is a 5. Damn you, which is nothing. Missed it by 1. Germans will do the same, 2-1. They need an 8 with their leader. Yes, finally. And that is it for the Russian turn 5 or 4. Now we're into Axis turn 5. Wind change, nothing. Rallies, we have the 1. They can't self-rally. Not their turn. We go to prep fire, we have none. Because you're going to move. Yeah, everybody's going to pull back behind the hedge, take up cover. Yeah, I'm basically going to turtle on top of this hill and run out the clock. And or see if they ever activate. Might be a short game. We'll see. Prep fire none. We go to movement phase. So this guy here has to move. He can move barely. So they'll go 2, 3, 4. You 3 squads or a cruise. 1, 2, 3 can all move. You're gonna back up 1, 2, 3 over the hedge. Everybody will be there fine. You're fine hanging out here. Hang out on the trees. Hang out on the trees. You guys, will the 8-1 play? He will play. He's in command. So these mortars are all going to be assembled. Control V. That's it for movement phase. That should have happened in the prep fire actually. Defensive fire, none, because nothing can be seen. Route phase, none. Advance phase. You'll go there. Everybody else is going to stay in position. That was a quick one. Okay. This is really concerning to me. Wind change. 5 again, no RE. Nothing's gonna happen except for these guys. Oh, self rally. Yeah, so you rally. Let's see what they do. This stack here is panicked, so I'm not going to do anything. And the 527 is not panicked, but he has a move command. So let's move him now. Where's he going to go? 1, 2, 3, 4. Basically going to try and aim for the VPO objective to try and take it back. That's the only thing that they can do. Really short turn. No defensive fire, no advancing fire. No route, advance phase. They advance up into the hill. No close combat. And we're into the German turn 6. Wind change. No wind. No random event, I should say. No rallies to worry about. So we have, I should have concealed. Not like it matters, I guess. Prep fire. We have an 8-0 here. Who is in command barely. So they're going to prep fire. Fire 14 firepower plus 1 onto the 527. I do have rate of fire on the machine gun. So it is a 7 on the 14. It is a 2 check. And they're broken. Come over the hill, got broked again, and then they were going to run away. So they'll fire again, 6 firepower. Nope, and they broke the gun. Oops. And that's it for that. No movement, no defensive, no advancing, route phase. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. German advance phase, never staying in place. No close combat, and we're at the end there. All right, at this point here, well, let's see what the next stack does, and then I'm basically going to just speed through the turns, and you may see this clipped up in YouTube, depending on what happens or doesn't happen, determines how fast this is going to be going. Let's take a pick. All right, action roll. Or RE event, no. Action, so they can move. Two, I can go 3, 4, or I can just advance into 1. They'd be concealed anyways. Advance up into hill. Lose concealment. No close combat. We're into the German turn 7. Same drills. Let's say 0 to see if he can fire. He can fire. So again, 8 firepower plus 1. 10 on the 8 is nothing. Ooh, could get dicey. We have 8 firepower plus 1. 8 on the 8 is an NMC. So the 447 is good. The 426 is good. And the sniper. Nope, no sniper. And then the 248, so 4 firepower plus 1. No. German moon phase, he's gonna... No, he just fired, never mind. 426 or 468 is going to do assault into you know what, he's going to stay there, he doesn't have to move. That's fine. Defensive fire, we have these guys. They can defensive fire for 8 firepower +1. Nothing. Road phase none, advanced phase there. He's going to retreat into the house. Close combat none. Rally phase. Wind change, no RE. Next phase is prep fire. So what do? They fire. We have 8 firepower +2. Nothing. We're at the rally. You're rallied. You're going to move. 1, 2, 3, 4. Defensive fire, we have an 8-0 that is in command. So we're going to fire 10 firepower +1. 6 on the 10. Six on the 10 is a 1 check. So 447 is broken. 426 is good. Huh, that's fine. And we have 8 firepower +1. That's a 7 is a 1 check as well. So the 447 is good. And the sniper. Yes. 5 for 2. 1, 2. Non-targets, so you. So you'd be pinned. So the 447 is good. 426 needs a 1 check, and it is pinned as well. All right. Advancing fire. Russians have none. Road phase, they have to move this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Advanced phase, nothing to report because they're pinned. German turn 8. Wind change 5 is nothing. Rally can't. Prep fire 8-0 is pinned. So the 7-0 is good. So we have 10 firepower +1. Nothing. And then we have 8 firepower +1. Is a 7-8 is a normal morale check. You're good, but you activated a sniper. No. That's prep fire, and then we have movement phase. None. We have defensive fire. We have the 426 plus 2. 4 plus 2. Nothing. No advancing fire. Route phase, no. Advance phase, no. No close combat. So we're into Russians turn 8. Wind change. Basically, unless they get an RE event, this game is over. But I want to play it through just in case that kind of thing happens. So they have a rally. Nope. Four, 2, 6. What are you going to do? You're going to fire. 4 plus 2. Nothing. You are going to move. Normally these guys will not do anything. They just stay static. But again, I'm kind of bending the rules and I'm making them move. Because normally in the hole, they only move on a 2 to 4. But again, I'm just adjusting the rules to make it seem more logical. That brings us to defensive fire phase. And so an 8-0 is in command this time. We have 10 firepower plus 1. Nothing. We have 8 firepower plus 1. 3. 3 on the 8 is a K2. Morale check. 2 check. Broken and disrupted. Oh, I forgot to move him. No, he would move over there. Would he? 2. Yeah, let's put him over there. Would make more sense. Dancing fire, we have 5 halved. Would be 2.5. Assault fire movement would be 3.5. Rounded up would be 4. Halved for long range would be 2. 2 plus 2. 7 on the 2. Missed it by 1. Route phase. You're disrupted, but you're behind a hedge, so you're not in open ground, so you can't move. Actually, you are in open ground. Let's move into the trees. Into the low ground, because it will be closer to the 248, which you can see. Advance phase. Stay behind the wall, and it'll make sense. No close combat, and we are into German turn 9. Wind change. I get an RE event. It is a 43. Enemy resistance slackens, AC is reduced by 1. Which makes it even more difficult. Well, I'm going to call this one. Once I deal with this 527, then we'll call it 8-0. No, 7-0, yes. So we have 10 plus 1. 8 on the 10 is a normal morale check. He's good, but sniper, nope. 8 plus 1 is nothing. Defensive fire phase, 5 plus 2. 8 on the 5 is nothing. PTC. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the leader and 1 squad are pinned. Not that it matters. Advancing fire, none. Route phase, none. Advance phase, none. Close combat, none. All right. Wind change? Nope. Self rally. Dead. Prep fire, we have the 1527. 5 plus 2. 7 on the 5 is a PTC again. Top down, we go 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're pinned. We use the bottom guy. And sniper activation. Yes, something got hit. 6 for 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Who wants to bet this is going to land on the leader? Top down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whew. You're broken. Wow. All right, so we go into defensive fire phase. We have an 8-0. He's not in command. 7-0 is not in command. 2, 4, 6, 8 and a 2, 4, 8. Top down. 1, 2, 3. So they can all fire. So we have 4, 8 firepower plus 1 times 2. 1, 2, 8. On the 8 is an NMC. Broken. ELR broken. That was E2 guys, defensive fire. Okay, so that's gonna run. Two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. German rally, German random event, no. Rally, yes, no. Russian rally phase. Wind change, no. It's a gust, not like it matters. Self rally, yes, no, because you're a 5. Rally attempt here. Yes. All right, turn 11. The mission parameters say Game end at the end of turn 10, 1 or 2, it ends. 1, game end. All right. So Russians have 2 victory points and 1 VPO. Germans have 3 VPOs and no victory points. So let's determine their values. So the Russian VPO is a 3. We consult the table. Right here. A 3 is a 4. Map board's only VPO is a 2, brings down to 2, so it's worth 4 VPO. So they have 6 VPO. Germans have 3 of these, so let's go 1, 2, 3. So a 1 is going to be a 2 because it's going to be modified. That's right. Let's pin those. A 1 if it has more than 3 or more, then it's a +1. So 1 becomes a 2, 2 becomes a 3. So it's 5, 9, 1, 15. 15 VP for the Germans. German victory. And the victory. I'll figure that out in a second. Cautious advance. There you go, friendly victory. All right, guys. There you go. 2 quick videos. Germans were a bit intimidated by that second woods map board with all the suspects, but again, once I turtled, it made sense, and I didn't even add the 3 points for getting the extra board on. So it's 18 to 6. Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for watching us on YouTube. Again, if you think I've earned it, give me a like, thumbs up, whatever. Leave comments down below. I'm always eager to read those as they come up. And I really want to improve my gameplay. A couple things. You know, the less I consult the rule books, the better I think I'll be as a player. And so I'm hoping to you guys leave lots of comments and likes and all the rest of that stuff. All right. Remember, I'll be back next. I will be taping next Sunday, so you can expect a video in the following couple days. But if you want to join me on Twitch, the link is down below. Feel free to join the conversation, and I will see you guys next week. Have a good one.